What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grastards. That's Andre. I'm Ariel. And today we're going to talk about One Piece, live action, Netflix TV show. Spoiler review. It's been long enough. If you haven't seen it, One Piece has been around for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what happens.
Exactly.
But this is, we're just going to try to focus mainly on the live action Netflix show. You want to do the synopsis? Or?
Yeah, synopsis is basically, this is the beginning, the middle of the pirate era and everything, because Gold Roger died about 20 years ago. He was the king of the pirates. Mm-hmm. Told everybody about all the shit he captured, and he hid it in one place, and his treasure is called the One Piece.
This is supposed to be the greatest treasure there is. Most of these people in the show are pirates, so what do pirates want? They want treasure, and why not get the greatest treasure? So the point is, it follows the story of Luffy, who is the main character, who wants to be the king of all the pirates, and he wants to find the One Piece.
Yeah.
So he's searching for treasure, and then along the way, he's a kid-ish, essentially. He's like, 15 or 16 in the show, the character. And he, wants to become a pirate, so he has to form a crew, get a ship, and do the pirate things and get to the place where he thinks that it is and look for the One Piece.
And let's not forget, there's special items called devil fruits. Each fruit has a special ability that it grants whoever eats it. He ate one early on, and it's got rubber. Like, it makes him the gum fruit. Yeah. And he can stretch any part. He's a rubber guy. He can stretch every part of his cheeks or whatever.
So if you're familiar with comic books, Plastic Man, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
He elongated man. He's pretty much got those powers, but to a higher level. The anime. So pros and cons. Pros.
Well, do you want?
I'll start. So the cast, I think, is great.
Yes,
I think
one of mine.
The cast of all of the characters, the 5 main characters of the show, I think all of them did a good job. I think all of that, you could tell that cast is excited to be playing these roles, that they did the research. There wasn't really any misses on this cast.
I'm going to tag in on that one, because that's my pro as well. Luffy was a great fucking actor. I actually liked the guy. He seemed like a happy-go-lucky,
he's like a likable kid.
Likable guy that you'd be like, okay, he's not the brightest bulb, but he's a good guy. His heart's in the right place. And Zoro, the 3-blade man, oh man, fantastic. That was perfect cast. He acted like, I think, exactly like Zoro would act in real life.
Yeah, like give me a beer, like stoic.
Yeah, I don't care about this, blah blah blah. This was perfect casting. Yeah. The story, I like that it did the first couple of arcs.
It went up to was it Arlong arc?
Arlong.
Yeah.
Yep. You get that one. It's that you get the meat and potatoes of those first couple of arcs to get you invested. So they're not at the Grand Line. They end going to the Grand Line. I thought it was perfect pacing and everything.
I mean, it's so when you read the manga, because I'm currently reading the manga, and when you watch the anime, I'm working on it.
Yeah.
When you. It's the live action show. I mean, it's not that far off.
No,
up until that Arlong part.
They said they made it their own, but it's very true to the story.
There's a couple things that are different, like when they fought the butler guy, like that was a little different and all that. Mm-hmm. But it was still. I mean, if you want to pick up on One Piece, I think it goes from the episodes in the Netflix show. I think it goes up until the manga 45, chapter 45, I believe.
I don't know chapters.
I'm not sure. But it gets up to that point, or maybe it's the anime number 45. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. All that is to say, it's really well done. The characters are great. That is my first pro.
I tagged in on that. But another pro of mine is the sets. I like the sets. I really thought they were in like a seaside town. Yeah. I thought the ships looked fantastic. The graphics when he gummed and stretched and everything was crisp. I thought it might look silly, might look stupid. It really did not. I was like, yo, this is a solid show and everything. I liked that when you went to different seaside towns, they weren't the same. You didn't say, they just moved this wall.
Different towns.
It's the same set. It literally felt like a different location. So that was a pro for me.
Perfect. So a pro for me was Buggy the Clown. The guy that played Buggy the Clown,
he's from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, he was from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This guy did a good job.
Yeah, he nailed it. That's
so I mean, all the villains, like, they look like, to a sense, how they're supposed to look.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tag to that Buggy the Clown and Arlong. Arlong was like a good
Arlong.
Yeah, he's a good villain. Like, you didn't like him. Like,
yeah, he didn't like him.
Yeah.
He was a dickhead.
You know what my favorite part in Arlong, when he was sitting on the chair and then Nami walks up and he's just sitting there and he's like bobbing to the music and they're having like that party.
Oh yeah, where they had the streets
music.
They
had the streets music. I was like, man, Arlong.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, Arlong is good. So yeah, I guess the villains. We talked about the cast. Just that goes into the cast, but it was like it was really well done, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They knocked out, I think the makeup and everything was great.
Yeah.
The wardrobe and everything. I don't usually go that deep into it, but it's coming from an anime, and they nailed some of the outfits with 1-for-1 matches and everything. So I was like, this feels like One Piece and everything. Wasn't over the top corny or anything like this. Like, I was feeling. It's a great watch. You guys got to check this out.
All right.
Cons.
No, I still got a couple more pros.
Oh, go ahead then.
I still got a couple more, man. So let me ask you a question. This kind of leads into my pro. The scene where Nami is like stabbing herself.
Yes.
And Luffy comes in and they take it 1-for-1 from the comic or the manga, sorry. And the anime even does it too. Like, did you get a little feeling like, I mean, like,
she was
kind of pulled on the heartstrings a little bit, man. Yeah,
it was like, it's just like in the anime got me.
Yeah,
and everything, where I was like, okay, he's feeling this, because he even gives her the straw hat.
Yeah, he puts that, and he kind of like dunks it on her. Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I was like, this is okay, Yami. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you did all this crazy stuff to save your town, and he fucks you over at the end. Arlong double crosses her after he promised to sell the town back to her if she got enough money. So she was trying to steal money, collect it, and when she has enough to buy it from him, he has someone take the money from her. So it gets repossessed by the Marines, and she doesn't have any money. So she knows that Arlong totally like fucked her over.
Right. So I mean that's just to show you like One Piece, and I didn't really understand it before, but I mean the reason people like this, and one of the reasons, there's probably a bunch, but like the loyalty, the friendship, the brotherhood, the camaraderie, all that stuff that goes on with the crew and Luffy and all of them. A lot of people can relate to that. If you're missing that, you can kind of get that from it. If you're, part of like a crew, like a job or something, and you just have the people that are close to you like that.
Because Oda, he's the
Oda's
writer,
the artist, writer
guy. Yeah. He overseen the rights to this, and he had him reshoot a couple of scenes. So it was great because Japanese culture is not American culture. So that woke shit is not here. He wasn't with it. He was just like, this is how it was. This is how I want it to be, similar to the comic book. Now, I say Nami and women kick ass, but it's not like Cowboy Bebop where you're like, oh my God.
Oh, the Cowboy Bebop remake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like the first like 20 minutes. I'm like, I can't watch this.
Exactly. Yeah. So this was going to go ahead with your.
So then my final. So that pro was just kind of like, you get the heartstrings got pulled a little bit because the acting was done so well
on that scene. Yeah, it was fantastic.
And there was a couple other times where it's like, man, like they just acted it really well. So the acting was that pro. But this next pro is, I think that this, if you're not an anime fan, if you're not a manga fan, I think you would still enjoy this for what it is.
Yeah,
you can watch this going in blind.
Yep.
Older person, younger person, you could watch this from the very beginning of the show. It's 8 episodes, an hour long, so you could get through it over a weekend.
Like I was saying, people I know into the show. This like started them like, I want to watch the anime now. Right. I want to see. I don't want to wait 2 years for the next 8 episodes. I want to see what happens. So that's when you got a winner, when it gets you back to the source material or the mangas. And
I think everything that we were kind of saying before kind of goes into it. Like, this is like a really good show. Like the story, the story is 20 years. You could say timeless at this point.
It's an adventure tale, so it's going to be timeless.
Yeah.
when this ends up, people are going to be able to watch this in 30 years and still be like, I get it.
Yeah. So, and then the live action, it's always cool seeing things in live action.
Exactly.
So, cons. What do you got for cons?
Okay. Cons, it's a little bit on the other side of the cast coin, because I felt sometimes some of the actors, and I mean usually the bad guys and everything, were a little like over the top CW-ish. Like, and I mean, and this is, I'm talking about like the cat guy, the fat guy cat, and the lady cat.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
were
yeah,
like the butlers and the maid.
Yeah,
they were a little like.
In the manga, they were like the serious guys,
yeah.
but they were never even in that house. They were always outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, just felt like that. I was like, all right, you guys are pulling me out of it. You know, tear these niggas up and do, you know, get out of there. But
yeah, they were a little bumbling.
Yeah,
y'all know that we don't like bumbling around here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like, so those. That was my kind of con. That's really like my only con. It was like that. Other than that, it was just like pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have cons. I really enjoyed this.
It was just a little of that and a little bit of the dialogue. I was like,
yeah, a little bit of dialogue, and then
corny,
like Luffy, and this is how he was written though, like the overly excited about things.
Yeah,
that's kind of like, one pro that I forgot to mention.
Okay.
The storyline with Sanji and his and the chef guy with the leg.
Yeah.
When they were on opposite sides of that was freaking.
That was a great scene too.
Yeah.
That's so. But you're picking out a scene. But if I had to pick one, I'd been like, the Hawkeye versus Zoro. That's Zero.
Oh yeah, with the little sword.
Yeah, when he was doing that was done in the manga and in the comic book. I was like, he worked his ass. I was like, very great.
Yeah. No, definitely recommend. So I don't really have any cons. I really didn't.
Yeah, it's a good watch. It's fun.
Yeah, and then I've like seen the anime up until a certain point, and I've read the manga up until the point. So I have like 3 ways of seeing this.
Yep.
And
they did a good job.
It was enjoyable.
Especially source material.
Yeah.
So RN rating.
RN rating.
All right, I'll go with RN rating. This one was a solid watch for me. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed this. 8 out of 10. Okay. Cool. I was like, it's a good watch. It's you can feel the lightheartedness of Luffy and his crew, but they also got the serious guy for the people. Like, all right, this is a little Luffy. You're getting a little idiotic, and then Zoro will say, like, man, this is idiotic or something else. So it's cool. I like that. And it took a while to become a crew, and I like that. It wasn't just like, we're friends now. Yeah. Yes. They were like, nah, nigga, we're not a crew. And he just kept pushing it, and their friendship grew. So I give this 8 out of 10 Netflix watch. 8
out of 10. All right, cool. I'm going to go a little higher. I'm going to go 8.5. I really, really like this. I'm going to probably watch it again. I'm probably going to do a rewatch. Probably sooner than later. I definitely liked it. Don't really have anything bad to say about it. It's not like over the top, like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever done. So that's why I can't go higher. But 8.5, just like from pure enjoyment and for what it was, I dig it, man. But I do have a question for you. Of the 5 main characters, Zoro, Usopp, Nami, Luffy, and Sanji, the characters in this particular part of the story, the way that it was done, who did you like the most in the live action?
Oh, too easy. Zoro. Yeah, man, I love the 3 swords town. Yeah, that's where it's at. 3 blades. I got swords everywhere, man.
I like his little backstory too. What they did with why he has I forget what the name of it. The white sword. Yeah.
I'm waiting until it gets to Edma. Yeah. Edma. It's gonna be good. That demon sword is gonna be cool.
Yeah, I like Sanji, man.
Oh yeah,
I like that. I like the story. I like how he's always in a suit, and he always uses the toes, man. Yeah, he doesn't. He only fights with the feet. He never throws a punch.
He doesn't want to fuck up his hands.
Yeah, because he needs to be cooking. Yeah.
So yeah.
What do y'all think? What were y'all favorite characters from this? What do y'all think of the show?
Yeah. What do you rate it? How was it? Do you think it was good enough to hold up to the original, the mangas or the anime? Let us know. And are you excited for a second season? They're going to probably do a couple more arcs. Definitely. This is the most watched. They're definitely doing another one. Oh, yeah. Netflix wants that money. Yeah, they need it. Subscribe. Thanks, everybody. Let us know what you thought. See, and I don't usually fuck with pirates like that.
Yeah, I thought you weren't. I thought you weren't a One Piece guy, man. The
Man,
show was pretty damn good.
R-Matey, my nigga. R-Matey.